Hello, it's Strong with Cait. I'm Cait, and today we're at Universal Studios for the Passholder Preview of Velocicoaster. I'm super excited to take you guys along. Let's go. It's Passholder Preview and a weekend at Universal. But so freaking crowded. Oh my god. Not too bad yet. Minions is at 55. Shrek 40 is probably a comical amount. Oh, it's only 40. There's a cheer competition going on, which is why it's so crowded. Overall, I'm excited. We just rode Mummy, one of our favorites. Love the fire ceiling, best part. Now we're gonna go on Riptide. The park is not that crowded, shockingly, but maybe it's because we're not in Islands Adventure. I'll keep you posted. Per usual, that ride is awesome. Pro tip, if you hold the logo down for 10 seconds, you can get like this number pad that you can do your own songs to. I did Break On Through by The Doors, A+, super fun. Can we just take a moment of appreciation for this guy? I just love this guy. He's so wild. He's like a crab and so much stuff in his face. I just can't. There it is in all its glory. So beautiful. I don't see any cars running now, but we'll be there soon. Another pro tip for you, if you're really hot and need to cool off, go on Cat in the Hat. I don't care if it's silly, just do it. I promise you, you'll thank me later. Look at these octopus people. They're so cool. I've never seen them before. Harry Potter land. I wish it was actually snowing, but really it's 90 something degrees outside. Now we're in Hogsmeade over in Isles Adventure. This is just a video of pro tips, I guess. There's a Hogshead pub here that is so good. It has original beer and some beer you can only get at Hogsmeade. So there's lots of people, sorry. I highly recommend checking it out. I love the fire. One of my other great joys is watching people get wet at River Adventure 1 and 2 at Popeyes, which we'll do shortly because we gotta kill 30 minutes before Velocicoaster. One of the best kept secrets, I think, is this area back here. It's called Me Ship the Olive. It's just like a nice shady area where you can just watch people get wet or have a great view of Hulk. If you need a family photo, there's a great spot over here I'll show in a second. Here's an example where you can watch people just get completely drenched. Oh, there we go. So wet. It's just ridiculous how wet people get. So this is the perfect spot to see Hulk. So good. And it's a great family spot and it's really shaded. This area is so nice and shaded. You can't take your mask off back here, but you can take your mask off to take a picture. This is a really nice area. Y'all see Seuss Land. I'm so excited. We're going up. Oh, I'm so pumped. I don't know how far this queue is. There it is. Ah! It's so cool. Ah! It's so beautiful. I love it so much. Oh my god. What? Oh my god. I just rode the ride. It's very loud. I'm gonna move over here. It was really fun. I had really high expectations after being on Hagrid's, and it was super fun to ride that I can't remember what it's called. I don't know, the second launch, that's what it's called. Second launch up to that top hat. Whew, that was scary. I screamed the whole time. I have a headache from screaming. Overall, super fun. If you get the chance to ride it, please do. And if you love roller coasters, ride it. It's just so fun, and the queue is awesome. So I had a great time. So excited I got the chance to ride it. Thank you to my cousin for getting these tickets. And yeah, woo. Future Caitlin here. I realized that I probably did not do the best job reviewing Velocicoaster. I will say it outright, it is not as good as I wanted it to be. And I have two reasons for that. So number one, I thought the hype, I thought it was gonna have a dark ride element. I thought we were gonna be in like a container and there's gonna be like animatronic raptors or something like that. I mean, I was comparing it to what I experienced on Hagrid's, which side note, love Hagrid's, where they have a lot of animatronics, they have a lot of immersion. You go back into like a forest and, you know, there's animatronics in there and the coaster drops and there's like a lot of effects in there. So I was expecting something like that. And then my second thing was that before the ride opened, even to the Passholder Preview, they were selling me shirts that say, "What could go wrong?" And then, spoilers for the queue, so if you don't want to hear this, please just skip ahead to the video. But in the queue, after you put your stuff in your locker, you know, there's this like pre-show where it's like, it's a video, but it's Chris Pratt as his character talking to you and saying like, "What could go wrong? This is a horrible idea," like sarcastically, and telling us that we should turn around and get out of here because it's a horrible idea. So it's funny, it's really great. I wish I could have seen the whole thing because we're moving pretty fast, but it just all implied that something was going to go wrong. Like similar to River Adventure, where, you know, you're going in the ride and then you accidentally get put into like the raptor/T-Rex containment area. Like that, something goes wrong. So I don't know what I was expecting, like the ride to like break down and then like you're like saved by the technology, but like I was expecting some kind of element of that where something like went wrong, like not actually, but like, you know, the drama of the story went wrong, but that never happened. And so it really was just a coaster. And I say just a coaster, but it was a coaster like Hulk is a coaster. You know, it's just an intense, super intense coaster that you go through. That being said, it was a great coaster. I would rank it above Hulk because it has so many turns, so many inversions. You go from going 40 miles per hour, which doesn't like, it looks slower than it feels. So you're going 40, then you're going 70 in a launch up to 155 feet top hat. And it's just crazy. It's crazy how fast you're going. I barely remember it now, just thinking back on it. It was a crazy experience. So 100% you should ride it. I firmly believe you should ride it. And even if you don't ride it, you should go through the queue because the queue is awesome. I probably already showed a video of that, but there's animatronic velociraptors in there. There's this amazing statue that I hope they make miniatures of because it's awesome. and just awesome like memorabilia. So overall, it was great. I hope you get a chance to ride it. I'm so grateful that I could get the chance to ride it in the Passholder Preview. And I'm curious if they do add any enhancements to the ride after, because I think they weren't showing some of the things to the Passholder. So maybe, who knows, it could be different than what I saw. Thanks for following along on my adventure to Islands Adventure and Universal Studios. It was a lot of fun, and even though I'm a little tired today, I am so grateful that I got the opportunity to go to the Passholder Preview event. Normal video on Thursday of the Marvel Avengers Tough Mudder Challenge. And with that, I'm Cait with Strong with Cait. Follow along by liking and subscribing to the channel, and follow me on Instagram at Strong with Cait. Thanks, guys.